Hey guys, I meant to make a new thing, but I wasn't sure what I should do. It's the Diamond Kitty Gaming. But I have some concerns about the Team Battle Challenge because I went through the top 15. Now, the top 15 of people, and I compared them to, and we've been talking about this, me and PG2G, because it seemed a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because Manoyek, my team, who was third earlier, with 20,000 people in their team, a full team. Ooh, wow! Just a couple minutes ago, guys, that was 30th. We dropped 2 places more so.
Seriously, wow.
Which is weird considering we have 20,000 people. Now, you might say, oh, but a lot of other people have 20,000 people as well. No, this is the list of 20,000 people, of the people with full teams, 20,000. And those are all the people. Now I went through the top 15 and I realized, well, 3 people that have 20,000 people, one of them being my team, aren't in the top 15, which is strange to me considering we have 20,000 people. You laughed at a funny clip in the background, didn't you?
Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, let's... Just a second. After a short to medium prank video session, we are back to study these once again. No, haven't we gone anywhere? We've dropped one more place.
You did?
Yes. So, I wanted to say
How could we drop
that
him?
L'Etoile Noir, Manayek, Pack-a-Puncher, and Sharshock, all not in the top 15, although they have 20,000 people in their team. Now, the people to replace these guys were as follows. Like Yuan, Haystan, Chopsticks, Butterfly Lee, and Blondie Peach. These are the 4 people. Now, this guy, I can understand. He has 15,000 maybe dedicated members. He's not, he or she, I don't actually know from that profile picture, but they're not oh, look, and he's actually dedicated to his team. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that I can understand. Maybe he wants to win, so he's doing actual stuff, and he has 15,000, so he actually beat a 20,000 team members. That's cool. Hey Stan, 12,000 members. I can go with that. That's okay. 12,000 members is still in the range of maybe they're more dedicated than a 20,000 member team. Maybe they're cool. Maybe they're gonna be doing better. And then it's the next couple guys that start making me feel a little strange about this, like there's something fishy going on. First up is Chopsticks, 3,000 members out of 20,000, and she's still beating she's still beating 4 other 20,000 members, I believe,
Is she
at least.
playing, though?
Let's see. No. Now...
I think Fortnite's using some of them.
No, I don't think Fortnite's using them. I think people are cheating to win for their YouTuber. Okay, and then the next 2 are what really scare me, though. Butterfly Lee, who is 8th out of 65, and instead of having a large team number that can be believable, like 12,000, she only has 3,520, and she's 8th compared to all the other people who are larger than her. And to prove that people are indeed actually larger than her, where are they? Oh, I think I went too far, actually. Yes. Here is Butterfly Lee. All the people after are larger teams than her. And out of all of that, she's 8th. Out of all of these guys with 20,000 members, she's 8th.
I think
Fishy. Next.
it's because look, listen to me.
Yes?
Listen to me.
Yes?
Okay. So there's gonna be so there's dimensions. I mean, different layers that you're not seeing. here's the butterfly Lee,
Mm-hmm.
and here's Nikkei. Okay.
Yeah, Nikkei.
Not a lot of people know. Listen, watch.
Yes.
This is what I'm seeing psychologically here. Not a lot of people know who this is, except for the 3,000 that are on her team. Everybody knows who this guy is. They just want to be on his team, even if they're not doing nothing. They just want to fill up the team, and
because they like his
these
team.
guys are actually playing because they're real people. These
Okay,
guys
yes.
are just fans.
Okay, yes, I can understand that as well. I can understand that as well. But 17,000 people
are fans.
Who are just fans, as opposed to 3. Actually, no, you'd have to have less than 3,000 people being actually actively participating to not beat a 3,000 people team. So you'd have to have 18,000 people, and I know a lot of people know Nikkei 30, but I feel like they'd be willing to fight for him a little more.
They'll probably play a game or two and then go, you know what, this sucks.
And as someone who's been trying to do their challenges for Maniac, it does suck. It does. But I mean, even the top darn people for Nikkei 30, who, by the way, he is not amongst.
But the majority of the people that are on his team,
they're fighting for him. The majority.
I would say about 50 people are going to be his true friends, and the other, how many, are just fans.
Really?
They're not doing anything.
Really? Because that seems a little. That seems a little unbalanced. 50 people.
Unbalanced.
50 people in Nikkei 30s in second place.
Okay, not 50. How about 3,000?
That sounds more right because
3,000 on his how many team? 30,000 and 3,000.
No.
I'm
3,000 on his 20,000 people team.
It doesn't make sense, but it kind of does. Is what I'm trying to
And
say.
remember that Nikkei 30 has 5 million subscribers.
Yes, they're subscribers and fans that might not be players.
So actually, this kind of does make more sense. Because Butterfly Lee could have 3,000 people who are the only ones who really know her.
Right.
So they actually fight for her.
They're actually playing.
And Nikkei 30, although he's second place, and I can compare him to Nikkei 30, which I shouldn't be, because Nikkei 30's fans, well, they're all sweats. But so I can still compare, even though he's second. And you know why I can still compare? I can still compare because there's only a few people still putting in work.
And his fans are jumping on Fortnite just to be.
But actually, I can disprove this whole theory. I can
disprove
this whole theory.
But they're not playing.
I can disprove the whole theory.
What?
I can disprove all of the things that we just said about possibly just a certain amount of fans playing. You said about 3,000 fans doing for Nikkei 30.
I think it's 3,000 fans for everybody.
Excuse me then, because I'm... What?
Did you just jump up again?
I did. Oh, I know why, because it finally counted the points from earlier.
Your points?
Yeah, you see, it finally counted the 25 points from here and the plenty of fish in the sea thing. So now I'm 1,000. But earlier I was 4,000. Which means that there were 4,000 people above me earning points more than me. And that was on Manoyek's team, who's 33rd. Which would mean there would have to be more people than 4,000 or 5,000 to be honest, playing for other people that are above 33, there'd have to be more people. And at 8th, that doesn't seem to add up. At 8th, if Manoyek has around, let's average 5,000 people who are indeed doing points, even 30 points here, 30 points there, you know, that still adds up. That still actually...
What are you going to do with this?
I will have some eventually. But that still, it still counts, right? So there's 5,000 people putting on a couple of points for Manoyek here and there. Now, with Butterfly Lee, oops, I forgot. So there's 5,000 people putting in stuff for Manoyek. There's 3,000 people, 3,535, if we're counting every single one of Butterfly Lee's fans to be earning at least 30 points or more.
Yeah.
That doesn't add up, that she'd be 8th and we'd be 33rd. Because if there's 5,000 people actually working out of 20,000 people on Manoyek's team, and she has 3,535 that are still all the way working, if there are 5,000 people all the way working with a little point there and a little point there for Manoyek, he'd still be above Butterfly Lee. But no, he's 33rd and she's 8th.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense, Aiden.
You see how I just disproved that entire...
So throw me on her team.
Yeah.
But wait a minute, I have a big fart question.
Yes?
Getting on a team...
Mm-hmm.
You play the regular games with anybody and everybody, like Angela and stuff like
yes.
that, to get those?
Yes.
Now, how do you know what your quests are? The quests are in the quests?
No, the quests aren't in the quests. The quests are in the dashboard here.
But
now, I did actually find it really hard to get to the dashboard.
Yeah.
It's actually just like right up here, but I didn't realize because I was going here and I was in my creator section. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so, I was actually here and I was going, so these are my challenges or his? Now they're his. Oh. Oh,
day
dear.
1, day 2. Is it day 2 already?
Yes. I just found how it darn... No, it's not. But I just found what blows our theory out of the water. No, it doesn't, because she's not in the top. I found how my theory would have disproved it, then immediately disproved how my disprovation. Okay, so originally I was thinking, well, if Butterfly Lee did this and did this entire challenge, this is not a challenge for... These two are not a challenge for us. These are a challenge for them. Now, if they did these challenges, both of these, win a match starting with gray items and weapons, yada yada yada, these are okay. And create a Fortnite-inspired Valentine's card. That is all cool, and that's all for them, right? And that's just for them. So that'd be 100,000 and 50,000 points. Now, if she did both of those, you'd feel like she'd be at the top of the list here. Now, I'm not sure how that works, because maybe this is only for the people on her team, not her. But at the same time, then I see people like Manoyek, well, not Manoyek, but I see other people I see the creators doing work for their team, and they show up here, which is strange to me, because if they did these, wouldn't they show up here, blowing past everybody else? Maybe it's only the challenges for that game. For the game, and not the out-of-game creator challenges here. Now, if they were doing that, though, let's equal up what we have. Leaderboards.
Are you recording?
Butterfly Lee. Yes, yes, I am. Still, here we go with this. This is still a problem. Because even if she did both of these and did both of these and proved it and did 150,000 points, okay, she would be down to around, let's see, 6,000 points. 6,000 points, which around 600,000 points, which would put her in around where Sharshak is, which is another team with 20,000 points. She would still be probably beating Sharshak, another team with 20,000 points, even if she hadn't done both of these challenges that give her an insane amount of points for her only. She would still be beating a heck lot of people in 18th place or 18th, 19th place, including Manoyek, which is strange to me. Even without her addition, she would still be beating other people with 20,000 points. Well, I mean, with 20,000 people on their team. Now, that says to me that all other things are ruled out. All theories that could prove that they're doing some good, honest work here seem to me like they've been cut out of the question. It really does seem like they've been cut out of the question. Like, we've disproved, I'd say mostly all the theories that say that at least a couple of these people aren't doing something officially underhanded. Now, that was just Butterfly Lee. There was another one, and I'm not even going to talk about that one since I was focusing all around Butterfly Lee, and it goes for the same other thing. Blondie Peach, who is 2 under Butterfly Lee and is still building and has 3,538 team size,
Where is she?
in 13th place, currently is beating Muselk.
She's beating Muselk?
Yes.
Put me on that team. Just kidding.
You want to be on the cheater side? Okay.
I want to know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. Because tell me how the heck 1,280 Muselk's team is putting in some really good work as well. Because this
is he working at it?
Well, let's see. Muselk.
Or are those just fans?
Muselk, they gonna join in with your fans. With your fans.
No, he's not, is he?
No, he ain't. He could be, and I bet you he would be blowing Blondie Peach out of the water here if he was. But I still want to say that his top 5 people are putting in really good work. His first place fan is doing 1,280 points. Now, in the long run of things, 1,280 points isn't that much, but that's a lot more than I've seen out of other first people's matches, especially Blondie Peach, who's... Okay, I'm going to prove to you guys that something underhanded is going on. I also need the leaderboard to be up here, so... leaderboards, thank you. Okay, let me prove to you that something's going on here. Okay, so look at this. So Muselk's top 5 fans are making 1,280 points, 550, 550, 550, 500, and 520. Blondie Peach's top fans are doing 745, 680, 640, 485, and then 480. Oh dear. Okay, now I'm going to need a calculator. Just in case I'm calculating in my head wrong. Okay, let's see. Just a second, guys. Okay, guys, so I was scared there for a second. of my calculations, but I'm not anymore. Okay, so Muselk's top 5 people on his team doing his points amounts to a grand total of 3,450. Blondie Peach's top 5 point earners amounts to a grand total of 3030. That's 3030 and 3,450. And Blondie Peach is beating Muselk somehow.
Yeah, it just seems a little
and
curved. I honestly don't know what's going on.
It's like almost they're giving the newbies.
You don't know if they're newbie. We've never heard of most of them.
Exactly. That's my point. Muselk and Nikkei 30 are clearly known. I'm wondering if they're clearly giving the people who aren't known an advantage, which I admire them for doing, but that's still not fair.
You don't know that, though.
No,
honestly,
I don't.
You don't.
No, I don't. That's a theory. Because I had the greatest chance to end the video. That's a theory. That's a game theory.
Yeah, it is.
And I totally ruined it.
You didn't.
That's a YouTube channel reference. I could have totally ended the video with that. But let's look through a couple more of Muselk and Blondie Peach. So his top 20th person ends in a total of 345 points. Blondie Peach's top 20th person, 310 points. So this would mean that his top 20 person goes 3, 4, 5, and then, wait a second, his top 20 person is less points than his top, than 3 people in 17th place right now with more than the top 20 person. This is strange. It almost seems like those numbers seem, oh wait, no, those numbers are perfect. Okay, yeah, I misjudged something. Okay, so 345, and then everything above this is going to be more points. With Blondie Peach, 310, and then everything above it is going to be more points. Now, out of 345, actually, oh dear, let me do some more calculations as a final hurrah. Okay, guys, so I tried to run a final calculation, but I didn't want to become obsessed with being a conspiracy theorist on Fortnite events. Plus, the thing that I tried to do wasn't working out anyways. So, thank you for watching. I do think something's fishy here, and that's all I'm going to do right now, because I don't want to do any more of it, because I don't want to become obsessed. So, thank you for watching. Something's fishy here. I hope they can fix it. And because nobody should be cheating. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one, which will hopefully be Roblox, because I know I've been uploading a lot of Fortnite and you need to balance it out. Plus, there will also be a new Minecraft series. I want to talk to you about that, guys. It's 12 o'clock though, so I won't go into too much detail. But me and PG2G are working on a map, and it's going to be pretty cool. So, yeah. Thank you for watching again. This has been Diamond Kitty Game Video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.